In the current trend of rapid global development, high-speed rail has become an important tool to promote the economic development of many countries. As an efficient and rapid means of transportation, high-speed trains travel at a speed of 350 kilometers per hour, allowing people to quickly travel thousands of kilometers to their destinations in just a few hours. Up to now, more than 20 countries around the world have high-speed rail line systems. This not only reflects the progress of world transportation technology, but also becomes an important direction for the future economic development of many countries. But in Southeast Asia, there is one country that has not realized its high-speed rail dream for 17 years, and that is Vietnam. As one of the countries with rapid economic development in Southeast Asia, Vietnam proposed the idea of building a high-speed rail as early as 2005 and began to cooperate with Japan. But 18 years later, this ambitious project has still not moved from the planning stage to actual construction. In order to accelerate the progress of the high-speed rail project, the Vietnamese government not only rebuilt the original high-speed rail plan this year, but also decided not to rely on cooperation with Japan, but to invite China to participate in the project. So, why has the high-speed rail cooperation between Japan and Vietnam failed to start construction in 18 years? What important impact will this high-speed railway have on Vietnam's economic and social development? Let's find out. Welcome back to another exciting episode of our channel. Innovation. World brings you China's innovation stories, projects, and growing influence in different parts of the world. If you are new to the channel and enjoy learning about fast-paced modernity, especially China's development and growing power, you will find our videos intriguing. Let's continue now. Vietnam, a large Southeast Asian country located in the eastern part of the Indochina Peninsula, is adjacent to Laos and Cambodia, as well as the South China Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. It has a huge potential logistics market, but in the past, Vietnam's logistics industry had annual revenue of only about 10 billion US dollars, which was far behind China's logistics industry, which has annual revenue of hundreds of billions of dollars. In fact, Vietnam's geographical feature is that the length from north to south is more than 1,600 kilometers, and the narrowest point is only 50 kilometers wide. This unique geographical shape provides ideal conditions for the construction of an efficient railway that runs through the north and south. If such a high-speed railway can be realized, it will completely change the transportation situation within Vietnam and promote the economic development of the entire country. However, the reality is often fraught with huge challenges. Currently, there are only 3,200 kilometer of railways in Vietnam, about 70% of which were built during the French colonial period. Due to the long history of these railways, serious aging problems have occurred. The operating speed of a large part of the railways can only be maintained below 50 km/h, and the annual transportation volume is only 16 million tons. In addition to aging railway facilities, Vietnam's railway technology is also relatively backward, making it difficult to repair and upgrade these dilapidated railway systems. These factors almost lead to the frequent uncertainty of the arrival time of goods, seriously affecting the quality of logistics services. Obviously, these railways can no longer meet Vietnam's future development needs in order to develop a high-speed rail network. Vietnam has begun to turn its attention to China, the major high-speed rail country in Asia. In October this year, China held the One Belt, One Road Summit that attracted global attention. Not only did Vietnamese President Vo Van Thuong personally lead a delegation to participate, but in just 3 days, the Vietnamese delegation actively participated in 7 key events, relevant cooperation meetings. As far as I know, these meetings cover a variety of areas, including trade, investment, and infrastructure construction among them. Vietnam proposed the North-South High-Speed Railway project and hoped to receive support and assistance from China. It is understood that Vietnam's North-South High-Speed Railway project has a total length of 1,545 km, a total investment of $65 billion, and a maximum speed of 320 km/h. The route of this railway will start from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, run through the entire country, and finally reach Ho Chi Minh City, the economic center in the south, passing through 20 provinces and cities on the way. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel for more videos about China's development, power, and influence on the world. Let's continue now. According to the Vietnamese government's plan, this ambitious project will be carried out in two phases. They first focused their resources on building key railway sections, connecting Hanoi and Vinh City, as well as Nha Trang and Ho Chi Minh City. Work then turned to the central railway section connecting Vinh and Nha Trang. According to the current project blueprint, the construction of the North-South high-speed railway is planned to start before 2030, with the goal of having the entire line open to traffic and starting operation by 2050. So once this railway is completed, what impact will it have on Vietnam? Over the past decade or so, tourism has been one of Vietnam's important pillar industries, with at least millions of tourists coming here every year to experience its unique culture and cuisine. However, due to problems such as backward transportation and the outbreak of the epidemic Mike, the number of tourists in Vietnam will drop significantly. In 2021, with the number of foreign tourists not exceeding 200,000. However, this situation is likely to change completely due to the North-South high-speed railway project. It is estimated that after the completion of this new railway, it will attract more than 800,000 tourists every year, bringing huge development opportunities to Vietnam's tourism industry. At the same time, the operation and maintenance of the railway will create about 30,000 job opportunities, effectively alleviating domestic employment pressure. In the future, when the entire railway is officially open to traffic cargo, transportation will also be highly efficient. Some professionals predict that in the future, Vietnam's cargo transportation time will be reduced by 30%, saving more than $100 million US in costs every year, and vigorously promoting the profitability of Vietnam's logistics industry. But it is worth mentioning that the original cooperation target of this railway was not China but Japan. What is going on? As early as 2005, the Vietnamese government proposed the North-South high-speed railway project plan. At that time, this project attracted the attention of global high-speed rail technology powers, including China, Germany, and Japan. During the bidding process, Germany provided advanced technical support at that time. Although China's high-speed rail technology was still developing, it only provided competitive prices. In contrast, Japan was not only the largest investor in Vietnam, but also had the world's leading Shinsan technology. At the time, under the influence of these factors, Vietnam finally chose Japan to build the North-South high-speed railway project. However, through in planning and cost accounting, the Japanese Congress found that building the North-South high-speed railway would require an investment of at least $65 billion. This huge amount was almost equivalent to 50% of Vietnam's total GDP at the time. It shows that this huge cost is obviously beyond the financial capacity of the Vietnamese government. Against this background, the Japanese Diet ultimately rejected the railway project. Despite the setback in Japan's deliberations, the Vietnamese government has not given up on its ambitions to develop its railway network. In 2015, the Vietnamese government decided to restart the North-South high-speed railway plan and proposed a brand new plan. In 2019, this new plan has significant adjustments. The originally planned passenger and freight railway was changed to a line that mainly serves passenger transportation, and the design speed of the train was also increased from 320 km/h to 350 km/h. Such improvements mean faster travel times and more efficient transportation capabilities. Unfortunately, this new proposal was also not approved by the Vietnamese National Review Committee. The main reason is that the train needs to run at a speed of 300 km per hour, which requires high construction costs. Due to limited funds and cost-benefit considerations, the Vietnamese Review Committee once again rejected this proposal. What's more worth mentioning is that as Japan signed a high-speed rail cooperation agreement with India in 2015 and shifted its focus to the Indian market, the prospects for Vietnam's North-South high-speed railway project have become more uncertain. Although Vietnam and Japan have cooperated on this project for 17 years, the project has still not been officially launched. Faced with such challenges, the Vietnamese government was forced to re-examine its strategic options and find new partners to advance its railway development plans. In this context, China's high-speed rail technology has become a target for Vietnam to seek cooperation. In fact, Vietnam's choice to cooperate with China on the high-speed rail project is a wise decision. After more than 10 years of development, China's high-speed rail technology has not only surpassed Japan's in terms of technology, but also demonstrated unparalleled advantages in terms of scale and strength. The most striking example is that China has assisted Indonesia in building Southeast Asia's first high-speed rail line. Since 2017, this line will be put into operation. In October 2023, with a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour, which is a milestone achievement in contrast. Although Japan signed a high-speed rail cooperation agreement with India in 2015, the project has progressed slowly due to construction challenges. In high costs, with only 10 km of railway construction completed in more than 7 years. More importantly, the completion time of India's high-speed rail project is still unknown. As of now, the total mileage of China's high-speed rail has exceeded 44,000 kilometers, and China is also actively participating in the construction of high-speed rail in many countries around the world. In 2005, China assisted Turkey in building a high-speed railway connecting Ankara and Istanbul, and in 2009, China helped Saudi Arabia build a high-speed railway connecting Mecca and Medina. Not only have these projects been put into operation smoothly, but they have also been widely praised by local residents. It can be seen from these successful cases that if Vietnam chooses to let China be responsible for its high-speed rail project, Vietnam is likely to have a modern high-speed rail system by 2050. On the contrary, if Vietnam continues to let Japan undertake the North-South high-speed railway project, it may face more challenges and may even experience a situation similar to the long-term shelving of the Indian project. We would like to take a moment here and appreciate you all for commenting and sharing your opinions. Your insights always impress us. So do you think China should take over Vietnam's high-speed rail project? Let us know in the comments. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence over the world. Until the next video, stay tuned.